All right, this is section 2.2, sampling principles. Alvin.
Do radio call-in shows accurately reflect the opinions of all the listeners? Are these listeners likely to have the same opinions as people who do not listen to the program? How can you reduce the chances of inaccurate results from a survey?
All right, let's read the investigate. Joseph in the front.
A sportswear manufacturer is thinking of hiring a world champion speed skater to help promote its products. Since the company wants someone who will appeal to teenagers, it surveyed 200 teenagers for their opinions about the speed skater. 1. Which of these samples is likely to accurately reflect the opinions of teenagers in the whole country? Explain.
Oh, sorry. 200 students. 200 students at a school near the company's office. Accurately reflect. You think that's going to be accurately reflecting? No, okay. Why? Yeah.
Well, one, that's just one school in many of the provinces in Canada, and I guess what appeals to them might not appeal to a different demographic.
Exactly. So good word there, demographic. So they're all coming from the same demographic or similar. So they might have kind of socioeconomic conditions that are the same that would have a tendency to influence how they think. Okay, so they might have similar opinions, not necessarily the same as the rest of Canada. 200 teenagers selected from across Canada, definitely. That would be a much better representation. The first 200 teenagers willing to answer a questionnaire at a shopping mall. What do you think of that, Steven?
Yeah, I think so, because they're going for a whole bunch of different type of teenagers, so not just from one school but from like a certain area. So I think it has a little bit more diversity than the school, but less so than across Canada.
Excellent, perfect answer. 10 teachers from each of the 20 schools chosen from across Canada. That would probably be pretty good, right, Christian?
I'd say this one would be probably one of the most accurate, depending on what schools they choose, because if they're selecting schools with similar demographics throughout each area, there might be a slight variation, but it could lead to some consistencies in the answer.
Good. So we want to take a kind of a general poll from not just one area. That's the bottom line. Number 2, how could you select a sample so that it properly represents the whole population? So that's kind of the idea, is to take it from different areas, not just one local area. So a sample is any group of people or items selected from a population. The population is the whole group of people or its items being studied. And a census is a survey of all members of a population. That paragraph down there, Mark?
Population depends on what you are trying to measure or study. If you're studying the views and preferences of teenagers in your school, the population is all the teenagers in the school. It is often not practical to survey all members of a large population. So instead of doing a census, survey a sample of the population.
Good. All right, so we're learning about sampling. Example 1. Yeah.
Identify the population in each situation. Then indicate whether each researcher should survey a sample of the population or do a census. Explain your reasoning. A teacher wishes to know how early his students wake up in the morning. A census.
Okay.
Because a classroom isn't like 50 students, it's usually under 30. So it wouldn't be as bad if you did a census.
Good, yeah? Because it's easy to do. Right. Next.
The principal of a school with 2,100 students wants to find out how much homework the students have each day. I would do a sample because to survey 2,100 students would take a long time.
Good. Excellent. Good answer. C.
A clothing store needs to find out whether its customers are happy with its service. I would do a sample because for a clothing store, there might be a lot of customers going to the store every day. So there would be a lot of work to do every
Exactly. Yeah, the last 2, Adam? Oh, Adam's not here. Alex?
A newspaper wants to know the public's opinion of a federal political party.
Census, they want to know the public's opinion. You're going to do a census, so you're going to ask everyone, the whole country. What do you think? It's probably a lot of guys to ask, no?
Yeah.
So you might want to do a sample, right? Bleston, what do you think?
Use sample,
Sorry?
a sample.
Why?
Because in Canada, there's millions of people.
Sorry?
There's way too many people.
How many people